Hey Virgo, it's your girl, JV. High Priestess. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2021. Mercury is now in your sign, Jesus. And you just may be real agitated. You gotta go easy. You're gonna have to go easy. Slow down a little bit. I'm just gonna let that out first of the gate. Slow down, Virgo. Breathe. Breathe. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. Those are rolling out slowly for daily tarot readings. For daily tarot readings that I do, check out my Instagram, justj_everything. And for other dope shit I do, check out my website, justjeverything.com. And so, Virgo, I just want to make sure you go real easy with yourself and in your head. I want you to check your self-talk. You may be going a little hard on yourself. You're not supposed to have it all figured out right now. But there is this need for rest, relaxing. Allow yourself some hermit mode time. Because there is lots of fog before things clear up. Now that, we are a few days in with your ruling planet Mercury being in Aries, I do feel like there is finally clarity coming in. That fire is coming in. It's presented itself. And so even I feel like as of today, you may be just more aggressive and sharp than normal. And you'll definitely gain clarity. You will definitely gain. What is that? You're going to gain. There's a clarity that you will be gaining, though. After you learn how to wade in those, mystical, deep water, Piscean waters, there is a lesson that you are really going to be uncovering from some uncomfortability. So, Mercury in Aries gets you feeling like yourself again. Getting more I am and me oriented. I wrote down, listen to Masterpiece by Jasmine Sullivan. On April 9th, Mercury will be conjunct Chiron in Aries. And this song will make more sense then because there is deep introspection that's coming. Definitely in the realm of your identity and your core self and your version of I am. And so I do think that this aspect is going to be bringing, big aha moments, big moments of awareness. Chiron shows us where our identity wounds lie. And so for you, there's going to be some self-awareness that really kicks in, and you guys are the perfect ones to actually do something about it and better yourselves and learn from it. Learn from the mistakes. Because it's just you're the one. It's you. Virgos make the fucking world go round, and Aries helps you see it, helps you figure it out. You're that bitch. You're that dude. You're feeling it. You're feeling yourself. And it's just this matter-of-fact, comfortable thing in your bones that you don't need to necessarily even say anything to anybody. And it shines through. And so then when Mercury goes into Taurus on the 19th, you do something about it. And when you do it right. So I don't want you to doubt yourself this month. I want you to watch your mouth. That's what I want you to do. Don't let your mouth, your thumbs, or your attitude get you into some shit that could cost you any kind of money or cost you some friendship or an opportunity, whatever it is. Just watch your mouth, babe. Hydrate. Smoke it if you got it. Alright. So we're asked for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2021. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Four of Cups, first card out. It's funny, this was the center, like the center of the reading was around this for Leo. So for some of you, especially if you have Leo placements, some of you may be really wrapping up or dealing with things from the past. Some of you may, and this is that Chiron conjunction that's going to have you guys really looking at the past. I don't want you to get stuck there. I want you to be productive about it. This may be, some of you may be thinking about an old breakup, maybe an infidelity, may being triggered. I also feel like some of you, your fight or flight response gets triggered in some way, or you're healing that in some way. Your response to things, the way that you may snap or respond is just, there's healing that's coming to that. There may be somebody with heavy Cancer placements. This is Moon in Cancer. But first card out for Virgo on the Selenite throne, bringing clarity to the way that you reflect, the way that you heal. Are you so caught up in the past or in the way that it was or in the way that it used to be that you are unaccepting of the way that it currently is or the way that it could be? Don't get too caught up in shoulda, coulda, wouldas, or should I do this, should I do that? I want you to trust your instinct, especially while Mercury is in Aries. And Mercury in Aries and Taurus. It's time to trust your instinct. Trust you have been through what you needed to go through. You've come this way, and you can trust your instincts as long as you watch your mouth and think things through especially before you speak. But trust your gut. Two of Cups, but it's weird because I don't know if that wants to be reversed or not. Like I saw it come out, but it flipped, and that could be something that's going on. There could be a relationship or a connection, a deep friendship or a partnership or a marriage or some kind of long-term commitment that is in question. Things may not be as they seem. This also could just be your connection to yourself. How are you, and how your friends and people are mirroring you. The things that you're complaining about are probably things that are in you as well. Love, I'm sorry. Love you. But that's how that works. Strength at the bottom of the deck. You guys may be feeling weak, maybe feeling vulnerable, maybe being embarrassed, but it's just like with purpose. Say what you need to say. And I don't even know how I'm going to keep this. It still feels uncertain. I'll just put it sideways or something, but it just feels like there is a connection that is in question. But it's interesting because I feel like it's time for y'all to get back to business. But it is, Aries starts out emotional. Aries season is going to be bringing up some stuff from the past, some patterns from the past, some emotional connections from the past, romantic connections from the past maybe. There may be someone definitely with heavy Cancer placements around. Some of you are maybe thinking about taking your commitment to the next level, but you're, still scared about how past relationships have burned you, getting over, trust issues coming up, reciprocity. Are you getting what you're giving? Is it fair? Is it equal? Do you feel appreciated? Probably not. Are you asking for what you want though, Virgo? No one's going to read your mind. If you have certain expectations, or you would feel better if your partner or this person or this friend did this way, then you need to fucking say that. It's just like you can't expect everybody to treat you the way that you treat them just because you're a fucking angel and we love you. Thank you for everything that you do. Virgos make the fucking world go round. And I say, you know, Libras make it beautiful. All right. Well, that may have hit a nerve for some of you because the cards are clamming up and needing to be very specific. So please, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2021. What do they need to know, Virgo? Yeah, some of you are thinking about leaving, or maybe some of you are moving. Maybe you're moving from, maybe you moved and you don't like where your new place, or you don't like your new space, or your new building or something. Maybe it was better back when you were with, maybe a living situation or something was better back in the day, or you're reminiscing about that in some way possibly. But some of you, there is a romantic situation that you, I feel like, are hiding. Like either you're hiding a romantic situation, or someone else is hiding a romantic situation, or there is just things aren't as they seem. Some of you your relationship or your partnership may be not as happy or as good or as healthy as you would hoped. And some of you are like, if there's any kind of like abusive relationship kind of situation taking place, don't be afraid to get to calmer waters. Don't give a fuck what anybody thinks or is gonna say, or how much time you have invested. You need to make sure that you are safe, and that, especially if you have children, that your children are safe. And it's just like, don't give a fuck about what happened in the past. Your safety and your mental health needs to be prioritized. Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Or Virgo, or Venus, I mean. Sorry, fucking, my Mercury is in Pisces, and it just got out of Pisces and is now in Virgo. So, I mean, and is now in Aries, your ruler. And it's just like, I'm a stutterbox. But you guys are getting out of turbulent waters, leaving situations that you know you shouldn't be in anymore. Some of you may be working with people that you used to date or something, and it's just, I don't know, fam. I don't know. Or there's like a love situation from the past. Make sure that you're not carrying around unnecessary guilt, especially if there was an abusive, physically, verbally, emotionally, mentally, whatever it was. No matter if you had to get out, you had to get out. Stop beating yourself up. And maybe that's negative self-talk that I was picking up on in my notes. This is too much. And I understand that this may be sensitive. Maybe you guys did leave already. Maybe this has already happened. But there's still a lot of recovery that needs to take place. Something about the optics. It doesn't matter what the fucking optics are on the situation. I also feel like some of you are needing to get out of this a romantic or some kind of situation, because how you manage your time is really important. Two of Pentacles, could possibly be multiple streams of income available to you, and this relationship or connection or friendship or partnership may have just been draining you, or like siphoning your energy, or taking too much time, or causing you to feel overwhelmed. You are getting out of, or there's something about in the middle of it's going to be different for all of you, but there's going to come a point in Aries season where you get the fuck out, or get the fuck away from something, or you and your partner really figure it out and are moving to, and get it back together. Maybe you're moving into a different place and finding your new flow. But there is something about getting away from something and finding your flow again. There is a need to take a look at all the balls that are in the air, Virgo, so that you can leave. You're just needing to get out of you may love it. It may have been something, it could be a job, but some of you may be moving or needing to move, but it's time to really take a look at everything all the balls that you're juggling. Make sure that you're not getting back on an emotional roller coaster with somebody, especially if you feel like you've been treated like an option or there was some kind of third-party situation. Make sure that you're not going back and forth, and just stop playing yourself. If there's someone that's coming back around that's like, oh, they're blatantly fucking cheating on you or something like that, or it's like, unless this happened in a marriage, unless there was infidelity in a marriage, I just feel like someone's like still playing games, or has not necessarily learned their lesson. So if you need to go to prove a point, figure some shit out, go. And this may not be your story. For some of you, let's say those of you who are single, phone is bone dry, then this looks like a lot of emotional, that your phone is bone dry because there is some emotional wounds that are really needing to be tended to, and that you are really needing to get out of a mindset, the mindset that is no longer serving you. There are just some outdated beliefs, outdated thoughts, people or connections or something that you may have needed to getting away from, or some betrayals or something that you're needing to leave behind, something that wasn't mutual, something that wasn't working, wasn't flowing well, and then you find your flow. Later in this season, you find your flow. So final message for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2021. 10 of Wands. You find your flow, and then you really get to embark on a brand new chapter or a brand new cycle in the way that you exert your energy. Brand new physical energy, brand new sexual energy, spiritual energy, going in a different direction. As long as you and that's why I'm telling you to refine your shit now, so that you can really put all your energy into where you're needing to go. Sun at the bottom of the deck. Because things are making more sense now. The path has been lit before you. Some of you may be moving to a warmer climate, or moving to a sunnier place, moving towards children, or moving towards grandchildren, or something of that nature. But there is this need to refine your shit. All the things that you're handling, all the balls in the air, you don't need to be doing anymore, or you need to just refine and taper back, purge, get rid of what no longer sparks joy, and understand that when you pull back in that way, you'll be able to put more productive energy into the things that you actually want, and into the direction that you're actually going. And with the Sun at the bottom of the deck, that path is being lit before you. Things are coming to light. Things are being revealed. And it's time to be in a place of joy and happiness and childlike fun. I also feel like some of you may be pregnant, or maybe getting pregnant, or having to figure that out. If you are pregnant, it may be a boy, but things are coming to light. Emotions, wounds, and also ways to be happy. Also ways to actually make things last in a different way. Really going for longevity, being able to go for a long time, not just, being here for a long time, not just a good time. There's just a lot of choice here, and you may need to be doing some reflection and looking back in the past, so that you can not make the same mistakes that you've made, but be so that you don't ignore the red flags that you ignored in the past either. Be it with a lover, a job, a corporation, an institution, or yourself. It is a time for you to really refine and get in a flow and harness your energy into a new direction that is more joyful and fun and happier. So let's get into it. Alrighty, Virgo, let's get into it. I am not even going to clarify this because whatever it is that has you stuck in the past, make sure that you are being, how do I want to put this? Like limiting your time with your inner critic, making your conversations with your inner critic productive versus abusive. You need to really check your self-talk and making sure that your mindsets aren't outdated anymore. Please clarify the Two of Cups. Now, I let it be reversed because it was being all ambiguous. So please clarify the Two of Cups for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. There may be a relationship that you guys are, it's just like a roller coaster, up and down. It could be with yourself. Temperance came out. This could be with someone with heavy Pisces or Sagittarius placements. But you guys could be like mirroring each other. You may be like, oh, this is my twin flame, blah, blah, blah. But actually, it's interesting. There's definitely mirroring. Look at the red wings right here versus the red wings. You and this person, they don't even have to have a Pisces or Sagittarius placements, but you and this person, or you're in this really reflective place where things are like synchronicities and wonders. Things are really making sense, really understanding why certain things had to end. Why there may be definitely somebody with heavy water placements. There's a lot of emotion involved here, a lot of things changing, but a real needing to look at this mirror, the Two of Cups here, and then in the Temperance card, the Two of Cups there. It's just like there is this mirroring going on. You are really needing to take a step back so you can understand just the why of things. Really looking from an unemotional place, getting really objective and getting really logical about all of the emotional situations that have gone on. And I feel like this may be a little abnormal for you to be this outwardly emotional right now, or for you to really be feeling this the thickness of it. But I do feel like it's more like understanding that's coming in, really seeing the differences. There may be someone, also I feel like with like Scorpio or Aries placements that you are understanding things about. Some of you are also recovering from a relationship that you lost or a loved one that you lost, and getting out of a grieving mindset and back to business, really. Back to your flow, finding your flow. Are there any other messages for this Two of Cups reverse? Because this feels really sensitive and it feels really like you can't figure it out. Or are struggling to get past something. Yeah, it may have been a lot, or an end of a relationship, an end of a partnership. But there is this understanding and awareness, an aha moment, truth coming out. For some of you, it was the end of a relationship that you thought that you would really be in for a long time. And there may have been like harsh awarenesses or harsh conversations being had. But some of you things are ending, things are over. But for others, but also for some of you, I feel like a very small few of you like really get this deep understanding and get to move to a new level. In like if you are making it through this, y'all have been together for a really fucking long time already. This is not any kind of like, oh, we've been together for a couple years type thing. No, this is like the couples and the people that are really surviving and coming out of this have been together for, I want to say, at least six plus years in with this person. There's some awareness, some truth coming in. Please clarify the Six of Swords. What do they need to be moving away from? Moving away from a fear of evolution. Do not fear the change. You cannot. That's how you grow. That's how you get better. By experiencing that opposition. Also, I left this out, so I don't want to... Oh, yeah, there's definitely a love relationship or romantic connection or a really, really deep friendship that you guys are struggling in dealing with right now. Please clarify the Six of Swords. What do they need to get away from Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? There may be, what you're needing to get away from is maybe someone that's controlling, or maybe someone that you're having a sexual connection with, or a certain kind of boss. There may be a really kind of snarky boss around. But also some of you maybe are getting away from working so much. Maybe there was like you were taking on too much or doing too much work, or taking a break from future planning. Maybe staying in the present for a little bit longer, like having more fun, leaning more into your sensuality or sexuality, feeling upbeat, feeling more popular, socializing, networking. And what do they really need to be juggling, like focusing on? Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2021. What do they need to be focusing on? Damn. Wow. Focusing on the fact that you need to be focusing on restoring your hope and understanding that you're being divinely guided to deep understanding, being divinely guided to really like being a boss. Someone who is very much so sought after for their knowledge and information and their skill set. So it's time for you to really get serious about, oh God, these cards are all, it's time for you to get serious about your education, about what you really want, what you actually really want to achieve, how far you want to take something. It's time to ask yourself all the hard questions. Sorry, I'm trying to get these cards in order because I just like screwed the pooch on this. But I do feel like there's something that you are working too hard on. You do get there is like some burden you need to lay down, and it may have to do with a marriage. And I do feel like some of you get what you want in regards to your commitment. It's not going to be all of you, but some of you are really having deep understanding about like a marriage or a deep commitment that you've made, or school. Some of you are working really hard to get into a school or to learn something new, or you get this mentor that you want, or you get to meet somebody that you want. There may be someone with heavy Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, or Earth placements coming in that some of you may get options. It's like if you really study and do your part to create what you want, you really get to have options as far as business, and also options as far as like marriage, options as far as commitment and partnership. But what load needs to be released? Please clarify the 10 of Wands for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What load do they need to lay down? I'm taking the one that was on the floor. some of you, the burden that you're laying down is being a wife or being like a stay-at-home mom. Maybe some of you are just like, I can't do this anymore. I can't, like, or you're needing to switch up. Maybe some of you are taking a step back from your business or a corporation. Maybe you're thinking about starting your own business. Maybe you already are an entrepreneur and you're taking a step back because you need a break and you've been going full fucking speed for too long and it's time to have a little bit of fun. Some of you are, it's like if you're taking a step back from a connection or a marriage, it's definitely because maybe some kind of either substance abuse issue, overindulgence, overeating, over drinking, over smoking, or like over you fucking people that we didn't agree that you could fuck, or or like out, or over you out stepping outside of the bounds of our relationship, or I'm over you getting drunk and talking to me, or and getting angry and talking to me a certain way. So it's going to be different for everybody, like I said, but some of you have been working too hard and not celebrating your wins enough. And either way, there is this need to take care of your body. The load that you're putting down, I think some of you are having health issues, or it's like if you don't start tending to your body, then it will turn on you. So you're needing to really watch what you eat better, get outside, get more fresh air, focus on yourself and rebuilding experiences for yourself that feel good, celebrating the small wins. Because when you express gratitude for what you currently have, that's when more can come in. I love you. You got this.